Yes, it is me, Market Vendor here again today. Well, the charade in Guyana continues. One gentleman said that tabulation is not validation. In other words, if you tabulate the votes and I get more than you, that don't mean that you win because I have not yet validated those votes. Now, only in America that does happen, where the Electoral College can frustrate the will of the people. Maybe that's the kind of system y'all need in Guyana in order to be able to get the result that y'all clearly want to have. But the rest of the Caribbean is not having any of that. You know, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves came out very strongly and made a statement. And all of a sudden, some gentleman down in Guyana decided that he's on the level of a Prime Minister, and he responded to Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. That is not your role as Prime Minister. The former Prime Minister of Barbados, Professor Owen Arthur, reminded him. Here, Professor Owen Arthur, he says, it would therefore be entirely contrary to the provisions of the Charter for Civil Society for CARICOM to stand by if an election is being stolen, and therefore Mr. Gonsalves was only speaking within the context of the spirit and the letter of the Charter of Civil Society when he made the statement that he made. He said that Caribbean countries, including Guyana, have signed a Charter for Civil Society which enjoins upon them the responsibility to have free and fair elections. Oh, lost. But one thing about Owen Seymour Arthur, Professor Arthur, he don't mix words at all. And neither does Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. So I ain't too worried about them fellas being able to defend themselves against what, former Prime Minister and Professor Owen Arthur referred to as a fellow who he said was nothing more than a utensil. What last? What kind of utensil he talking about, though? A topsy? A basin? A leaking bucket? What kind of utensil really at all? Look, you see me, Market Vendor. It is clear that despite the outcome of the elections, despite the recount of the elections, the people in charge do not want to have the result that the people of Guyana have voted for. Now, again, cursed left, right, and center by some, shall we say, utensils of the ruling party, no doubt. I am being told that I am associated with the opposition, PPP, and all kinds of things. Well, you see me, Market Vendor, I really don't get tied up, as we say, with those kinds of things at all. When I hear dogs barking, I just let them bark. I just stay out of their way. You understand where Market coming from? So I don't get involved in trying to be confrontational with people. I deal with the substance. We deal with the facts. We're dealing with all the trivia. So you can keep cursing Market Vendor, those that need to curse Market Vendor. Meanwhile, I will continue to comment because I live in a free and fair democracy. And don't tell me about staying out of Guyana business. Well, you know nothing about my origins. You know where I come from. You know what rights I got to speak. I can speak on anything that I want to speak about. And there's nobody in Guyana that can stop Market Vendor. You may live in a society where you can control the media, but that don't work outside of your boundaries. So you see me, Market Vendor, I ain't getting tied up in all of that at all. Let me deal with the facts. Are you going to accept the results, or are you going to come up once again with some bogus arguments about why the elections are not free and fair? You said they were free and fair. Your people were there. Y'all validated all of the SOPs. You understand? You said that you will abide by the recount when the recount took place. Your leaders took part in an agreement that said that you will abide by a recount when you call for a recount. But you can't have it both ways. You can't eat the cake and want it too. You see me, Market Vendor? I continue to watch this charade. But seriously though, I gotta ask you this question. You can't even run a simple election and get a result. You cannot even run an election. When I had elections on the 2nd of March 2020, and we all down in June, just now it's going to be July, and you can't declare a winner yet. You can't run an election, but you want to run a country. Look, let me tell you something. You see me, Market Vendor? I better hold my tongue for now. I gone for now. You have a blessed and a wonderful day. Yeah? Oh, lost Guyana.